Hello, folks. We are going to be doing. We're going to be doing a review of one of Ibar's games here, and it just occurred to me that Ibar can't actually see the video that's happening. So let me see if I can make that happen. Give me a moment. While we get set up here.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. And somebody in chat, please let me know if Ibar is difficult to hear. I don't have... I don't know how to test this setup without testing the setup, so here we are. Let's just crop out a little bit of this green nothingness on the left here for you guys so that you can see it. Oh my goodness, what a professional streamer. Okay. So, Ibar, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. When you are Dr. Mario gaming, what is your go juice?
Most time Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is a great choice. That is an old school choice. The Mountain Dew and Doritos meme.
I call it the fountain of youth.
The fountain of youth. Very good. All right. Well, I gotta say right off the bat here, I am loving this decision to play with a dog in your lap. So, it's a great choice.
It was quite clingy, so it was either play with him in the lap or have him barking at me the whole time and possibly.
Matic thinks you made a great choice, don't you, bud? Yes, you do. All right.
Nice little puppy there.
I got a puppy in my own lap at the moment. Hopefully he won't be too much of a bother, but we'll see. I think I have like 3 kind of themes that I want to talk about tonight with you.
Sure.
And I think the most important of the 3 is I'd like to see you keep to play in a slightly more flexible way, keep options open, and make sure that you preserve space for maneuvering and that kind of thing. I think that'll make a big difference. And then while we're playing with that theme, along the way, I have a couple ideas in the early game about how to reduce fall time. So I'll show you some patterns to watch for. And then there'll just be a couple little bits of finesse here and there to go along with that stuff. Cool. So let's get started. And by the way, if you have something you wanted to talk about at any point, feel free to just grab me and say stop here and let's chat about it, or if you have questions or whatever. So let's see. Go. So this is a nice standard opening. Not much to say about the very beginning here. Is very simple.
I think it was a little slow, but couldn't do too much about it. And right there.
Yeah, you already knew this one, huh? Okay.
Yep, I see it right there. If I was watching for the next call, I could have just avoided all drop time.
Yep. Just a little bit. You sign up for a lot of fall time right here, but actually I think it's pretty good because blue and red are definitely your choke points there. So making sure to be very efficient with them, I think, makes a lot of sense. So this level actually turned out really well, I think.
Okay, that worked out really well.
Yeah. All right, so what do we got here? Oh yeah, just mark that was a nice finish, as I have a little comment here. The beginning, man, this level is just such a frustrating layout because
there's like one blue in the whole thing. Like maybe I already killed 2.
Yeah, and also it's like none of the viruses are really working together. So you're sort of stuck in that way. I like this cross, de-sandwiching there and getting a nice efficient clear. I think that was great. it was good patience, I think, because the thing that happened there was you waited for the right piece for a long time, and I think that really paid off.
And then while I was doing that, I was setting up for this horizontal.
Yeah, yeah, and this level 3, oh my god, it's delicious, just perfect.
I was half asleep when I did this.
You did a lot of great stuff in the whole run, I would say.
And yet, I feel like it just do so much better with, you know.
There were definitely a couple spots, but we'll get to them.
I think most of it's all in the later levels where it falls apart.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, look at this. I mean, you had only one yellow half and one blue half that got wasted for the whole level. I think it's pretty great.
It was literally just one pill.
Yeah, exactly. One pill. What a great bit of efficiency.
I think I missed the tuck over on that one.
Oh, which one? The blue piece?
Blue pill?
Yeah, yeah. I think you were pretty clearly trying to get it. Let's see. Let's see if my drawing works now. In here. Is that visible on stream? It looks like it. Is that visible to you?
Yes, it is.
Very good, very good.
Which I think a better spot would have been where the double reds are in the right corner, but...
Here?
Yeah, but I didn't see that until, after.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty good. Let's see, do you have room to make that... You can't really get both of those reds at the same time, even if you clear that out. So I think it's not super high priority. The thing that you might think that makes it high priority is you have this really long column here. But these guys actually aren't stopping you from making progress on the bottom part of the column, right? You can stack stuff on top here to make progress down there. So it's actually not that important that you get that out of the way quickly. Okay. So I think it's good to focus on these guys or these guys.
Okay.
All the way over in column 8, 2 double reds though, right? I don't understand that question, Betty.
Two double reds. I think she's just talking about the two double reds. Or the two reds.
Oh, yeah, these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is a nice setup. I think this is going well.
And then I kill off that horizontal there, so we'll go from the other side.
Yeah. That's okay. I think yellow is not so important there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a misdrop for sure. And then we get some double reds up there. Nice. Okay, so on this guy, I think so the thing that's about to happen is, let's see, what do I want? I want yellow and blue. You're going to do something like this.
I can't see the drawing, I can see your cursor.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so here's my cursor wiggling back and forth where you're going to place it.
You know, if I look over at your stream, I can see it.
The stream will be a couple seconds delayed, but hopefully that's good enough. Yep. I guess the other thing we could try is I could try streaming this screen instead of this window to you. So let me see if that's better. Let's see. Okay, so now can you see the two little dots right here?
No, I just see your face.
You see my face?
I see your avatar for Twitch and that face.
Oh, Oh no, in the Discord stream?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well,
we can just go back to the other.
so we'll go back to the other thing, and I'll try to do both drawing on screen and wiggling my cursor as best I can.
If you tell me the colors, I can see them pretty well in my head.
Yeah. All right. So I think the thing that I want to talk about here, I think. So definitely, like, blue is higher priority than yellow at the moment, right?
Yes.
So you have a lot of blue, and this one especially down here is sort of the last thing that's going to happen. It's hard to get to. You've a little bit blocked off the horizontal, so you really want to be making progress on blue. And the other thing is, like, it's quite a bit more efficient to wait for the double yellow. And even if you don't get the double yellow, this is a trick that Dave Smith taught me. I think this is a really cool little shape, so I'm going to draw a little bit and I'll wiggle my cursor as well.
Okay.
So if you make a couple pills here on the blue, so I've got 2 pills, 1, 2.
Yep.
Then the next thing you can do is you can tuck a little bit of yellow here with whatever color happens here. And that lets you get the efficient clear on these yellows without actually getting a double yellow.
Right. I actually saw that on Influx stream and decided I wanted to try to work doing that, but I'm not proficient in it yet.
Yeah, it's tough to spot opportunities for it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a great opportunity for that. If I would have not cleared out that yellow, I would also have used the current double yellow there to clear it out like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
But yes, that's a great idea. Instead I did that.
Oh, and there's one more thing I wanted to talk about in here, actually. Somewhere around here. So this pill is about to go in here. And, I guess we actually basically already talked about this, but I think this clear is actually fairly low priority.
Right.
At this point, because you have cleared the yellow, that makes this blue at the bottom actually a little bit easier to get to, because this, like, you don't have a use for yellow, so you might as well toss any yellow you don't have a use for in here and get this lined up for a horizontal. So I think probably the way to reduce fall time is to basically work bottom up. So get some blue in here and then in here. And if you've managed to pull all that off, then you can start thinking about putting blue vertically on top of this virus. And you can stack it here because you're expecting this to drop one row, right? So.
Right. So I could have put that, like, red blue right there on top of that blue.
Yeah, so you could put it here. You could put it here for sure. And you could also put it here with the blue down.
Yep.
I think those two are better spots. I think this double blue clearing the very high stuff is great for fall time. It's a smart choice. And the end of this level is a little bit painful.
Yes.
Because you couldn't get this horizontal, then all of this has to be vertical, and as you're doing verticals, you're making garbage, and so, you sort of get this runaway effect where one problem leads into another at the end here.
Yep.
And like, you'd still love to clear this and this, but because you have to put something on top here and there, it's really hard to get down to there. So you might as well do exactly what you did, which is just go here directly. Yep. This level went pretty well, I think. Say again?
That pause, no, that pause screen's sitting there was because of the dog. I didn't move them both quick.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the first PB that I submitted to speedrun.com was one where I paused in the middle to adjust Matic, so I think that's a fine strat. I think that's a fine strat. This is a nice way to avoid fall time. Over here, I like that.
Could have done it on the other side of that. The red yellow could have made it underneath.
Yep, underneath would have been better.
Yep.
Yep. You actually, I think you spot a couple opportunities for that kind of thing in the future. I like this horizontal setup as well, by the way. This was well done. The game sort of screwed you, and it took a long time to get this yellow-blue. But I think this was the right strategy, independent of the fact that the game screwed you. Like, it's just a numbers game, sort of.
Yeah, I think at this point I just kind of opted to just.
Yep.
Horizontally blue.
Yep.
So like, at what point do you call it and you just go, no, I need to just get it?
I don't know. We could try to do some arithmetic about that, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so there's
I had a red, yellow, a red, blue. And
so
then
let's
I got a
go.
blue after that.
The first moment you have a choice is right here, basically.
Yep.
So at this point, there's only this stuff left.
So I would have put the red, yellow on top of like, so the yellow would drop in.
Yeah. Then you would need one pill here to make a support, and then one pill with blue and another pill with blue would be enough. A double blue wouldn't do it, but two single blues would do it.
I'm thinking if I put like a red, blue on top of my red, yellow.
Red, blue, red here, and blue here. Is that what you're thinking?
Red, yeah. Hold on. So right there would be red, yellow, and then above that is two red, blues.
Like this. So this part would be yellow, and then wait for red, blue.
Yep.
Like this. Ah. Okay, so let's do some arithmetic about that plan. So there's a 2 in 9 chance of getting yellow, blue. And then you would need, there's a so you're expecting to wait 9 halves of a pill, so let's mark that down. And then you are waiting after that for any pill with blue in it. A double blue gets you there immediately, or any 2 blue pills. Ibar is very echoey. Ah, thank you for letting me know. Let's see what we can do about that. Maybe one thing I could do is go like this. So, Ibar, say something real quick and let's find out if chat can still hear you.
Real quick.
Nice. Are you a dad yet?
Oh yeah. My kid's playing Pokemon right behind me right now.
Alright. Real quiet, but no longer echoey. Okay, so we can turn him up a little bit. Let's do like this.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay. So we were computing how long it takes if you wait, and then we'll take how long if you do this stuff. So if you wait,
then I'd have to get one more red after that. It doesn't matter what the red is.
Yeah, exactly. So you wait 9 halves for yellow, blue, and then you have a 1 in 9 chance of getting blue, blue, and a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in 9 chance of getting half blue. Ooh, that's complicated. Let's actually just count a double blue as a single blue, just to make it a little bit simpler, and then we can find out if it's close, whether we need to fix that up. So there's a 5 in 9 chance of getting a pill with blue in it, so you're waiting for 18 fifths of a pill. So, about 8 pills on average.
Okay.
8.1. Okay, and now this is interesting because we have the information that we need to see that we have this this first pill already.
Right. So now we're looking for.
We get that right away, 1 pill. So now we're waiting for red blues. We need. Actually, we don't need 2 red blues. We need 1, and then any blue is fine.
Yep.
So we need a red blue, which is 9 halves of a pill again.
Really, we only need any blue. We just check 2 blues on top of the yellow and then we just kill the red off. And it doesn't matter what the blues are, or it doesn't matter what the reds are.
Ah, good point. Good point. Yep, absolutely right. So the only pill that you can't use at the moment is double yellow.
Right.
And ooh, so this is actually quite complicated. We gotta do like combinatorics and stuff. But like, okay, so let's do an approximation. So it's, half a chance that you get something you can use on the red side and half a chance that you use something you can use on the blue side. So okay. You wait 2 pills 4 times is 8 pills. Oh my god, it's almost exactly the same.
Yeah. So.
But I think if you go underneath, so if you put this yellow-red in here. Oh, I have done a bad. Oh, hold on. Okay. Well, Twitch is just going to have to deal with the fact that I've got a little bit of green on the right. So if you put the yellow here, let's clear everything out of the way. Put the yellow here and red up here. So that clears the yellow immediately.
Yep.
Then you put any pill here. And then any pill with blue, so you wait 2 pills on average, and any pill with blue waits 2 pills on average. So this is 1, 2, 4, 6 pills. So this way is slightly better.
Okay.
And I think the rule of thumb generally is the less specific the stuff you need to wait for, the better. And what's nice about this plan is you literally don't care what pill goes here.
Yep.
I guess maybe if it's double blue, you're in trouble or something, right?
Right, but if it's like a red blue or a yellow blue, I can put blue up.
Almost anything else you can do just fine.
Yep.
And then you need 2 blue pill halves, and you need the 2 blue pill halves no matter what plan you make up here. So this is sort of a constant that's part of all the plans. So being able to just need 1 of any other pill makes this a nice clean plan. So we did a lot of arithmetic, but actually I think in game you would want to do some reasoning like that. That like the thing that's nice about this plan is it can use any pill there. And,
okay.
Yeah. So that's interesting. This is not what I would have guessed. I definitely would have guessed that waiting for the blue-yellow was ideal. So I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to know. It's good to know that I'm messing up stuff like that. Because there's, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty small mistake, I think, and like I wouldn't expect to be able to do that calculation in game. I would expect to be doing a much simpler one and trying to work out some rules of thumb that get me to that answer without having to do a calculation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that was controller issue there.
Yeah, we're all gonna have some misdrops.
Oh, we always do. Name of our game, right?
So, okay. So this placement. So this is our most important theme. This blocks off all access to this area, and that's a real shame because there's some really nice stuff that you can get if you can play down in here. So especially like having this red-blue coming up, you can line up to get these blue horizontals. If you're greedy, you can wait for like a double blue in here, and then get the fat log that clears, you know, what is that, 5 viruses at once.
And that would have been way better than.
That would be way better. And there's 2 problems with this. The first is that it blocks off a lot of options you have. And the second is that it's really, really hard to finish. You have to make a platform down here somehow. I guess the thing that's got to happen is you need to clear out, well, it doesn't have to be horizontally, but you need to clear this virus. And then, I don't know, double blue, or I guess you could do the red-blue kind of thing in here. But you have to make yourself a platform for sure, and do some clears first. So it's and it's not order independent either. Like you have to clear this first and then put the thing under, because you need to flip the pill after you get it through.
Yep.
So sometimes you can do in the other order. You can put your pill here and then do your clear, and it'll fall into the right place. But this isn't one of those times. So I think this might be a pretty big mistake, and it ended up sort of blocking off a lot of stuff over the course of the rest of this level. So you can see we're now developing vertically. Like we aren't even going to be able to finish this the way that we had set up. So
yeah,
kind of unfortunate. It's nice. And right here is another example of our main theme, which is keep your options open. So there isn't like an exceptional place for this piece, to be sure.
Right.
You can play it down here, and that would be okay. It would definitely keep all of your current options open. But it doesn't really make progress on any of the viruses that matter, sort of.
I'm going to guess that I put that piece in between the 2 reds with yellow down.
You think here.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking I end up doing.
Right. I think that would be okay. It's planning a bit far ahead, but it would be okay. I also like yellow here and blue here is okay.
Okay.
Because like you're definitely clearly making this plan, right, to clear this yellow horizontally.
Yep.
What you actually do is here, and The thing that's unfortunate about this is it's blocking you
Oh.
from making progress on this, and this is really important because this blocks that, which blocks this, which blocks that. So it's like really long series of things. If you're going to block something, I definitely think this red one is the one to block because you can always come back and do that later, and it's sort of order independent. Doesn't matter what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So that wasn't great.
No.
Okay.
Now it looks like I'm going for the horizontal on the other yellow as well.
Maybe. Yeah. Oof. Yep. Cool. So that finishes out the level more or less.
Still a lot of wasted time because of me blocking off the one side completely twice, actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I think the beginning of this level is all, basically fine, fairly standard. There were a couple opportunities for like minor improvements in efficiency, but I think nothing so, like, nothing super critical.
Yep.
It's such
Once
a
again,
shame that all
shorted
your
up.
yellow is down here.
Yep, I killed off all the yellows immediately. It's
Yeah.
oh well.
Not much you can do about it.
No.
Yep, I like what's about to happen here. So setting up to do this D sandwich is so important. I think that was a great call. Yep,
I think
gotta
with
open that
that
up.
one I should have gone on the left side though, but
Definitely, yeah. It would have been a little bit better. It turned out not to matter, right? Because
exactly.
you got stuff in the right order, but yep, definitely. You can consider setting up for this blue. Yeah, okay, you did end up doing that. Cool. And then I think I would not play that pill.
Yep, I messed up. Right
Yeah,
there.
because especially because the next pill is the one you need to do it. Whoops. Yeah, this one I think you should be greedy, but it's fine. You have enough red that like, it's not a big deal. So yeah.
Okay.
And then a bunch of just really normal stuff for the next little bit at the beginning of level 8. I think this is all really nice play. Got that double setup. Nice. And here I think is another opportunity to uh, give yourself maneuvering room and options. So if you tuck that in here, then
Okay.
then you still have room to maneuver here, and you can like if something goes incredibly crazy up here and you run out of red or something, you can make some progress down here on random stuff.
Okay.
So that leaves you a few more options, I think. Like that. That opens up a very nice maneuvering slot. So I think that was great, and I really like this sequence right here. That worked out great. And here you do this nice tuck.
Why am I setting that up like that?
I'm not sure. I definitely think I would go for that horizontal and try to use the blue somewhere else, but I think actually the setup that you end up with here is actually quite good. So that was very efficient and worked out very well. Mm-hmm. This is all solid. And the note that I have written here is, do the Goodwill Hunting, it's not your fault thing. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It's torture, isn't it?
It's torture even watching after the fact, knowing it's going to happen. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, another yellow. Let's go with another 12.
It was like 30 seconds of waiting for one piece of yellow. Ooh. So frustrating. This was a really nice pivot right here. I really liked how that happened. I think, yeah, I like how that went. Goodwill Hunting, great, thanks for doing another one of these. Good Pill Hunting, oh my goodness, Dave. Please. You're killing me. Oh. Oh, there's no red available. That all stems from this one piece of blue, sort of really mucked up the whole plan for everything, I think. I think this is good. It's a good play. And then, let's see. Yeah, right here. So I think this this move is also in our major theme. This sort of prevents you from making plays on this red.
Right.
Especially because the thing next to it on this side is also red. So essentially the only garbageless piece that you can use now is a double red. You could maybe think about like red yellows and just clearing this away, but I think this removes some possibilities. So another place that you could think about playing it is, now that you have this set up, you could finish it up here with that double yellow.
Yep. And, I was just looking at that like, why didn't I just put it there? That would have been
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's some of these, like, it's only possible to see after the fact.
Yeah. You know, you get into going your game and you just, oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, generally I don't really like this shape. I do it every once in a while too, because sometimes it really is just the only really reasonable move. But to the extent possible, I think it makes a lot of sense to try to avoid that.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for that. Thank you.
This was a nice way to avoid fall time. And then you had to do that, but okay. The first bit you got to avoid, so that was nice. Cool. I like this placement. I think that yellow is very important at the moment. And then just finish off.
Did I actually see my next piece? And then just get destroyed with no reds.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
Yep.
Oh, this sequence is spicy. I like it. It takes some guts to play the way that you did, and I think it worked out really well. Yeah, I like this plan. Right here, so you have an opportunity. I don't know, maybe this was just a missed flip, but if you put it horizontally instead of vertically, then when the time comes to drop stuff in here, you basically clear all of the reds. And if you do it right, the way that will happen is you'll have 2 reds here and some other stuff happening. And if you finish it off with a red vertically, then that clears all of them, actually, not just almost all. But even if you can't get all of them at once, getting, you know,
Nope, that was not a misplay. It was me trying to make sure that yellow dropped down.
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't see the red on the left cleared out
Yeah,
with a
yeah, yeah,
red.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. Yep.
No, that's. I wish I could do this. I wish I saw it then.
Yep. Yep. Nice. Oh, beautiful. I feel like you got a little lucky there.
Yeah.
This one, you do. So this is a fine move. This is an efficient move. But I think actually,
um.
um,
hmm
I think you should place it horizontally. So this is actually in two of our themes. So if you place blue here and yellow here, um, so okay, so you waste one yellow pill half. You use one more yellow pill half than you needed here.
Right.
But the thing that you leave open is if you get a double yellow, you have a place to perch it.
Right. And if
Uh,
I get a double red, I avoid drop time on the red down there if I put
that's
it there.
right. And if you put a red here, then this thing doesn't fall. So this is actually this is a shape that comes up probably once or twice in every single game, I would say, especially in the early levels where you have these two horizontal and you have something here, and you really don't want to put something here until you're ready to fill in. Um, so this is something that I think you can watch for as a sort of rule of thumb.
Okay.
It matters. Uh, it matters less when there's also stuff here, but because you're about to clear this entire column, then you don't have support for single pill halves here and here. You have
I
to get it.
almost think I miscalculated on how many yellows it took to get up there. I think I was going for a
Oh,
big L.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then, yeah, fine. Then it's just a mistake and not a strategic error. So fine. Cool.
Still something good to look for.
Yeah. Yep. All of this is very sensible. Yep. I think that's fine. Sort of the best of your bad choices, I think. Um,
Yep. Clear out that side while I can.
yeah, that's definitely one option. I think that's a pretty good option. Yeah. Yep. hmm Then we're just waiting for a ton of yellow. I think it was smart to get that yellow first. Take that out of there. Get yourself set up. It's a good end game. Growing a fat log. Did I miss something cool, Dave? Should I go back?
That was the building on the red fat log that you
Uh-huh.
were.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Cool.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Oh.
It's just, yeah, no blue. No blue at all. Oh boy. It's
I'm looking at
happening.
it. I'm
It's happening.
remembering.
Oh, it's happening. Yes. Yes. Yep, this is good. I like this. Yeah, I mean, all of this is just, I would say, completely standard play. So there's really not much to say here, I don't think. Maybe a player even better than me would find something, but I think that's good.
I like that I didn't accidentally destroy that.
Yeah, this is a good setup. Nice. Oh, gutsy. Worked out though. Maybe you saw what your next pill was. Yeah, nice finish. So, this is a really small. Oh, jeez, so far back. This is a really small thing, but I think putting the double blue all the way to the left might be an option to think about, so that this pill can clear out. Like, you're clearly intending for this to be a thing that happens, and if you put, putting the double blue here means that the trashless play also needs a double blue here.
Right.
And if you put it here instead, then
I need a
you get
blue yellow, which is twice as more likely.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Or the next pill.
Yeah. This, you have several opportunities, but okay, so you get it. Nice. That works out.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, good patience. Good patience.
Just keep building a combo on top of your garbage.
That's right. Yep. Come on, doctor. Give me something. Give me some blue.
There's red everywhere, but I can't really access it.
Mm-hmm. I liked that pivot to getting that horizontal clear. I like that a lot, especially because it opens this up. You don't end up taking advantage of that, but I think that was a good play anyway, even if it doesn't work out. I mean, I think it's pretty clear you saw it, just the pieces you got ended up making a different play more natural, and I think that's fine. That's, yeah, unfortunate. Just didn't think fast enough, but that happens. Yep. That happens.
Saw it too late. Oh well.
Yep. You have the option to clear that horizontally.
I should have.
Yeah, maybe. But this way is almost as good. It's like 1 or 2 pills slower. Okay, so I'd like to talk about this shape as a bit of finesse. So this happens relatively often where you have something that you sort of clearly want to clear horizontally.
Yep.
But you have something here blocking it. And the thing that you want to do when you see that is to immediately look below the horizontal to see what color is there. So the thing that you should be watching for is you really want a yellow-blue, and you want it like yesterday, because you want to clear this space out.
Right.
And in this case, it's especially important because this horizontal red clear is a D-sandwich for this. So this pill, like, you really, really want it to go here, I think.
And I did that.
Yeah. So that ended up taking a lot of pills to clear only a little bit of stuff, sort of. And because you weren't efficient with the red, now you have red everywhere, sort of.
Yep, lack of everything else.
Yeah, this is fine. Maybe not like the exact optimal, but I think this is great. Like, it's pretty clear that getting these red clears is your bottleneck, so. This other stuff matters less. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a real nice finish from you.
I accidentally did that horizontal.
Which one?
Just a little bit back, the blues.
Farther back from here?
Yep. Just before that blue dropped down.
Ah, yeah. Let's see what happened there.
Yep. That was complete accident. I did not mean to
Oh, yeah. It's a little bit worse than if that just hadn't cleared, isn't it? Because then you'd have blues lined up for these guys. It's fine.
It is. It was just a complete accident. I'm like, I think I would have rather cleared that blue there separate and then have the 2 double blues right there available.
Agreed. Yep. Whatever. But yeah, I think the end of this level, the rest of this is all great. Got that nice efficient red clear at the bottom. Get yourself some horizontal on these blues. Double red blitz takes care of everything for you.
It would.
And I think prioritizing this red on the top left first was a good choice.
Because you never know when it's gonna
fall. Yep. Agreed. This is exciting. It's gonna be a while before it happens, if it happens.
Yep. But I'm avoiding it completely just to make sure it happens. It's not good either.
I think there's a couple better places for that double yellow to go. Here or here. Both seem great. Here would be pretty good with the yellow-blue coming up.
Yeah, and then I could end up for the yellow blues in the bottom left as well. Clearing out that.
Yeah, with this coming out, with this opening up. Yeah, that gives you some more options down here. That's definitely a benefit of clearing these 2 viruses, is it opens things up a lot in the bottom part of your board, which gives you a lot of options. And then you do a lot of just fine play. Not much to say about the next 3 or 4 minutes here. Just enjoy this nice game. Couple misdrops here and there, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Just gonna deal with it.
Yep. Make them work somehow.
Yep.
I think that double red should have gone in the bottom left,
Down
underneath
here,
where that
right?
blue is. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That would be a little bit more efficient because then the blue would fall in the right place. Yep. So actually, let's just let's skip ahead to somewhere in here. What's happening? Ah, yeah, okay. So this is a little bit of finesse.
Okay.
If you put this in the corner instead, then and you happen to get a double yellow, that finishes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think right after I put that pill there, I went, dummy.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. So there's two shapes that are both good. So while we're talking about finesse, um, so having virus and pill right next to each other is a good shape, as long as there's open space for a double. I think that's good. And the other shape that's good is if you have a pill and then two spaces and then a virus. And
Same thing as having two viruses with two spaces apart.
exactly. And the thing that you should use to choose between these is the total amount of time that you have to press a directional arrow.
Okay.
So if um, if you're using half pills to finish your thing, you need twice as many of them as if you're doing a double. So you want to ask your doubles to move as far as possible. Does that make sense? Or do I need to explain that better?
Yeah, you want your doubles to move as far as possible or be used as much as possible?
You want them to move as far left or right as possible.
Okay.
That's the rule of thumb that you use to decide where to put the non-double part.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Because yeah. Yeah. Okay. If it makes sense, then I don't belabor it. You can do the snake ladder here. Do you know the snake ladder?
I do not know the snake ladder.
Cool. Let's talk about it. What's up?
No, just a barrage of double reds.
Yeah, exactly. So when you want to pile up, but you're only getting doubles of the same color, you're getting a double blitz.
Okay. I think I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, you probably want to go in the other direction on this one, actually. So you want to go like.
And then push it
way.
right one, and then push it left, and then push it right. Well,
yeah, you have to
left,
go twice.
Left, right,
you have to go
right,
twice. Yeah. But like that.
Yep.
That kind of shape. One
that
in each hand or something? Was that, Dave Smith, was that a comment about something very recent, or have I missed my chance to interact with that?
Pretty sure that was about the double yellow being pushed over. Yep.
One in each hand. Okay. I don't really understand, but if that helps you understand the thing that I said, then that's great. Or, I don't know, yeah, you should explain what you mean by that, Dave. I'm curious. But yeah, I don't have many comments about the rest of the run. There ended up being a number of misdrops that made it sort of tough to make long-term strategies, so there wasn't as much interesting to say about that. Well, you can take a yellow in the right hand and a yellow in the left hand, and you only need to visit half as often. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. You got it. So that's all I got for you, unless you have specific questions. I think at this point, I'd just quickly like to review what there were a couple different like shapes that we saw that are interesting to watch out for. So I'm going to do a quick review of those.
Okay.
So the first one was if you have two viruses and then something blocking it, then what you want to do is
Look underneath it.
eyeballs go here. Right there. Instantly. This is the elephant's trunk, I don't know. So that's number one. Number two is when you have two horizontally and a platform, don't ruin it. Don't put something here.
Good deal.
Number three is the one we just talked about, which is so this shape is really good. So two empty spaces and two pills, or two, items of the same color. That's really good. And two empty spaces next to each other in between is also really good. And the snake tower, which is this guy, when you want to pile up doubles on top of each other. So those are some shapes to watch out for that I think you'll see every once in a while. At least one of those in every game, I would say.
Okay.
So that can be immediately useful to you, I think. That's all I got.
Awesome.
I would love to watch another run and have more commentary, so feel free to send me more stuff. That goes for people watching at home as well. Feel free to send me something. I'd love to chat with you about it.
Awesome.
And yeah, Ibar's great. If you haven't already followed him, take a peek over at master_Ibar. Ibar has 2 A's in it. Master has 1. 3 A's total. He's great. Other than that, I think we're going to call it a night. See you all another time. Thank you too, Ivar. This was fun.